Hey Bills Mafia, how are you doing? And welcome to the shed. This is Trev here at hashtag Irish Bills Mafia, giving you your up-to-date YouTube video. Welcome to one and all, and I hope you're having an amazing day. And today's video, we will be looking at last weekend's game against the New York Jets, this weekend's game against the Minnesota Vikings, and I have a competition running up towards Christmas. For me, it's an exciting competition, and I'll explain more later. But first of all, in today's video, I want to look back at last weekend's game against the New York Jets at MetLife Stadium. What I would call a shambles all over the field would be an understatement. From offense to defense to everything else, it just did not work out. I know teams have off games and off days, and that's to be expected. But sometimes you can say, well, the offense were poor today, or the defense is poor today, or the special teams was poor today, or something like that. But last Sunday in MetLife Stadium, everyone was poor today. Now, credit to where credit is due to the New York Jets. They took made the most of the Buffalo Bills' mistakes, and took their scores and took their chances when they were given. We were ahead. What I found poor is that we blew our lead. What I also found poor is that the two touchdowns that we scored were from our quarterback, and we have a lot of weapons that we can use, but yet it was a quarterback Josh Allen that got them touchdowns. So just having a quick look back at the game last Sunday, what I thought was very poor, and I thought had been very poor since the third quarter, especially against Green Bay Sunday before, and that was our blocking the run. We don't block the run, and when the Green Bay Packers went at us at Highmark Stadium the Sunday before, in the third and fourth quarter, they made gains. If it was a better team, they'd have got scores, or a team that's in form, we'd say. And then you go to MetLife Stadium last Sunday, and every time the Jets decided to run the ball, they put holes in our defense. And yes, they mixed it up, but we need to start blocking the run. It was an issue last year. It's now an issue coming this year, and other teams will now see that and go, hey, we're going to take these boys. Let's run at them. And any team that are built around runs will now make hay with us. So we need to learn and stop that. Also, our offense, we can't be dependent on Josh Allen all the time. Now, I know he threw 2 interceptions last weekend, and I know, in his own words, he had a SH1G game. And fair play to him, he's man enough to come out and say when he plays bad, he's not hiding behind anyone or saying it's someone else's fault like a certain Green Bay quarterback. He just stands up and says, it's my fault, and fair play to him. And I know he has won us games and many, many games before, and he will win us many, many more games again. And I have full faith, full trust, and full respect for Josh Allen. I hope you get well. You suffered a bit of an injury last Sunday, and I hope you get well very soon. Hopefully it's not too serious, and hopefully he will be able to play. But in saying that, looking at it without the passion of loving Josh Allen or being a fan of Josh Allen or anything like that, you would have to say no more than blaming the defense, or not blaming, but saying the defense have been poor against the run since the second half of the game against Green Bay and the whole game against the Jets. You also have to say that Josh Allen has been poor as a quarterback in them same times. He has made 4 interceptions in them 2 games and thrown bad passes. Now, we all have a blip and we all go through a poor patch, and hopefully this is his poor patch. I know the quality of the man, and you know the quality of the man, and we know it'll be back. But it's just a nervous time, because we need to be number 1 seed in the AFC come the end of the regular season. And that is it. It is very, very important. But hopefully, as the week goes by with our training and our tactics for the Vikings game, that Josh recovers, anyone else that's injured that recovers, gets back as soon as possible, and that our defense and our offense coaches do the job to get our wide receivers into play, our tight ends into play, our running game better, And in our defence, we stop the run and we still pick up, because what's coming this weekend, they have both. We still have to pick up their runners and make sure no passing game happens. So, looking back at the game, have I any regrets, say, towards the result? No. The best team won last Sunday. It's sad that the 2 games we've lost are against 2 divisional teams, and I hope that doesn't come to bite us in the backside later. But we have to concentrate now on the next game. That game is gone, can't change it. We see what's wrong with it, let's move on. And looking at this game coming up this Sunday against the Vikings, there is different weapons everywhere. You have Kirk Cousins, he's playing massive stuff. He is in line, in my eyes too, for being in a run with Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, and a few others for MVP this year. Also, you have Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen, 2 wide receivers that will hurt you any chance they get. And in the running game, they have Dalvin Cook, and that man can cut you open. So there's a lot of issues going to come down our way this Sunday with the Minnesota offense. And I hope and pray that Josh Allen will be 100% fit to play this Sunday. Because, to be honest, if you said to me, with Josh Allen fit, who's going to win the game, I would say the Bills by about 3 to 7 points, no more. It's going to be that tight. If we have to rely on Case Keenum, and no disrespect to the man, it's between a loss and cross your fingers. And that's no disrespect, but that is the difference between. And this is a game that could be the Super Bowl, because the Vikings are playing great football. And yes, the Eagles had an easy win at them in the second game week, I think, sorry. So what? That was game week 2. You don't count it. They have gone on and won tight games all the way along the way. And to be honest, it's a game I'm looking forward to no more than the Kansas City Chiefs game, because it's a game that's going to test you. But I'm looking forward to it with a healthy Josh Allen. I'm not looking forward to it with a ruled out Josh Allen or an unfit Josh Allen. And if he's unfit, I don't want him playing at all. And having to rely on Case Keenum to lead our offense, because no disrespect to Case, and I hope he proves me wrong if he's playing, but I've seen him in pre-season and not impressed. And I've also seen him at other teams and not impressed. So we'll see how things go. Let's just keep fingers crossed that Josh will be able to play and will be fit. But if he's not 100% fit, I wouldn't risk playing on Sunday. If you have to take the loss, you take the loss. If you have to chase Kansas and pray for them to lose a game, we'll have to. But I do not want Josh Allen getting a serious injury going forward. So please, Bills management, if he's not right, rest the lad, and let's see what happens. So that's my thoughts on last weekend's game and this weekend's upcoming game. The second thing I'm going to talk to you about on the video tonight is the competition I'm going to run. So the competition I'm going to run is going to run between now and Christmas, probably. However, it's set up is a 3-tier competition. So I'm on YouTube. So my YouTube is #IrishBillsMafia. So for you to enter the competition, you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You have to follow me on Twitter at Trev76_Irish, and you have to follow me on my new blog that I'm releasing. It's on WordPress, and it's called trevopinions.wordpress.com. So that's trevopinions.wordpress.com. And when you do all those 3 things, you take a screenshot of each. I will put up a tweet on Twitter, and you put the 3 pictures up, and you're in the draw. And the draw, if I don't hit 2,000 viewers by Christmas, then the draw will happen at Christmas, or until I hit 2,000 followers on Twitter. I'm at 1,600 and something now at the minute, so it's not that awful far to go. So I'm looking for that for support. I would also like you to watch my videos and tell me what's good and tell me what's bad. I don't care if you tell me here or on Twitter or on my blog. I'm not bothered. I put a lot of effort into them. It's not begging for support. It's looking for help and looking for guidance and looking to get better and to make a community out of it. Also, the most important thing when you're into the competition, what is the prize? Well, as you can see here, I got 2 hoodies. I've got my blue Irish Bull Mafias hoodie, or I got a black and grey Irish Bull Mafias hoodie. You win one of them, your choice, your size. I also have a t-shirt, it's in blue, like that colour there, but it's more of a silkier, not silkier, but a glossier feeling material. It's not a polyester like that. And it's got the Irish Bull Mafias logo on it as well. You win that as well. You will win a mug, and you will win an Irish Bull Mafias mug and an Irish Bull Mafias keyring. So that's for the winner. That's the one that's going to be randomly drawn out once I hit 2,000 followers on Twitter or get to Christmas, whichever is first. But for you to enter, you need to follow all 3 or subscribe to all 3. Costs nothing. It's just flick a button. And I would be grateful if you would watch the things I put up or read the things I put up and just let me know what you think. And send a screenshot of each of those things. And once you do that to the tweet I'm going to put up in a few minutes, then you're in the competition. And that's it until the draw is done. So it's a big deal for me. These things aren't free. To me, they're not. They will be to the winner. They're a big issue. I'm pretty proud of them. I like them. You can get them. Information is on Twitter if you want some. I can't guarantee any delivery before Christmas because I get them made as you buy them. So, but I will do my best. They will still look class in the playoffs, and they will look class at any times. And for something that's just for me a hobby, it's not a business or anything like that. It's not looking to make anything out of it. I'm just putting it across as what I have to pay to get it to you. That's what all I do is the same with the mugs, the key rings, whatever else. There's nothing I'm looking out of it other than to make friends, make mates, which I have done on Twitter an awful lot, and I want to make more and to become a closer acquaintance with the Buffalo Bills and their fan base and the whole lot. And the most thing I'm looking forward to is seeing these tops at Highmark Stadium or seeing the t-shirt at Highmark Stadium. That'll be everything to me, to see the logo, over there at Buffalo at a game being shouting on until the day I can get there. So that's everything there, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a shorter one than normal tonight, but keep in mind the competition. I'll put information up on Twitter, and in my bio on Twitter you have the links to both the YouTube channel and the WordPress. So if you can't get them through them, you can all click on my bio and the link will be there for it too. So thanks very much, folks. And look at, let's hope Josh Allen is fit Sunday. Let's hope, even if he is or he isn't, we get a win. I don't care how it is, if it's by a point or by 100 points, but it won't be by 100 points. But if it is, we'll take it. And let's go Bills.